Hi, it's good to be back home with you all. Our time up north was important and needed. Thank you for letting us go. Mom and Dad are doing reasonably well, all things considered. Thank you for your prayers and the concern you've expressed. Now, our time with family was nice, but God reminded us it was not where we belonged. He sent snow each of the last 3 days we were up there. We took that as a sign that it was time to get back home to Maryland, and we're really grateful to be back with you. Being with you is the reason for this short video message. Some of you may know that on May 13th, Governor Larry Hogan issued Executive Order number 20-05-13-01, amending his earlier executive orders. And Section 3, Paragraph A includes the following. Effective as of 5 p.m. on May 15th, 2020, churches in the state of Maryland may open to the general public, provided, however, that the total number of persons permitted in a religious facility at any one time shall not exceed 50% of that religious facility's maximum occupancy. Well, that opens the door for Shore Harvest to again gather in corporate worship in accord with God's call upon all of humanity, and we couldn't be more excited about it. However, as we anticipate worshiping again in person as a body, there are many lingering questions. How many people can we safely have in our sanctuary? Will passing an offering plate pass the virus? Do I have to wear a mask to church? Should I shake hands? And what about the greeting one another with a holy kiss, as Paul directs the churches in Rome, Corinth, and Thessalonica to do? I don't have answers to all those questions right now, but the holy kiss is a definite yes, so long as you keep your mask on and stay at least 6 feet apart. All joking aside, these are important concerns, and later today, your elders and deacons are going to meet to address them. Worship is at the very core of who we are as a church, and so it has to be our top priority, and we are aware that it must be done safely. With that in mind, let me encourage you with 3 priorities guiding our decision making. 1, we are absolutely committed to reopening for corporate public worship as soon as possible. That means your pastors, elders, and deacons are going to work tirelessly to address all of those important considerations. Number 2, we're committed to worshiping in a safe environment. That means we will strive to follow appropriate and applicable health guidelines. In addition to the state guidelines, our denomination has provided church-specific guidance, which is very helpful. When we return for worship, we want you to leave knowing that the only thing going home with you is God's message for your life. Number 3, finally, we recognize that making the building safe is actually easier than making it feel safe. We understand that it is going to take time for many of us to be willing to return, and we do not want to coerce anyone into public before they are ready. So we will not use our worship service as leverage. In other words, if you are not yet comfortable coming out, we're going to figure out a way for you to participate through a stay-at-home option. I don't know what that will look like, but it will continue for some unspecified period of transition. We're committed to corporate worship, we're committed to personal safety, and we're committed to patience and grace toward all of our flock. The author of Hebrews directed us well in these matters when he wrote, "Let us consider how to stimulate one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking our own assembling together." In love, we are going to be patient with each other and the pace at which each chooses to return. In good deeds, we are going to strive to make the church as safe as possible. And we are not going to forsake our own assembling together. Watch email, Facebook, and the church website for more information soon. Until then, God's grace to each of you.